Alright, I've got two a foot apart from each other, hopefully. Let's get this one on top first. It's pretty cool, got a little tip ding to it. Then I've got, might just be a knife or something stuck here. Oh man, that sucks. That's some kind of killer paleo with the base broke off. It's ground slick up to here. Dang. It's just got such a weird break, it's hard to tell what it was. Killer work on it. Alright, I got a lot more to look at. There's a nice little birdie just laying there waiting for me to pick it up. That is awesome. Alright, this might just be a flake or something. Looks cool though. Yeah, it's a little thumbnail scraper made on a flake. I got one here that's a little camouflaged. That's pretty cool. Got a little base sting, but that's still pretty nice. Got one stuck in the ledge here. It looks like a little San Patrice. Yep, that's cool. Look at the waves washed out for me. It's like a little frolic. Cool. We're down here on our second sight of the day, and Brandy's got a little birdie here. Did you pull that little fella out? It's pretty nice. What else did you find? Alright, Brandy got another surface find. Can't miss that one, can you?
No, it's mine.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Nice waders. Alright, I got a little friley right here. Looks like he might have a ear ding. Let's see. No, looks like it's been resharpened. Cool. Two frileys today. Come on in and check out yesterday's finds. Y'all seen that stuff before? That's old stuff. Found this a few years back. Full grooved East Texas axe. Very polished. Here's Saturday's finds from this weekend. Here's a Heartbreaker Paleo. It's ground from here all the way back. See where the base snapped off. It's got such a bad break there, it's hard to tell what it was. This is the best I can come up with. This is my Frankenstein point of the day. Probably had a base kind of like that, kind of like an Angostura maybe. Here's a nice Gary that Brandy found. Typical East Texas stem point, made out of petrified wood. I believe this was a Natchez point at some time. The tip's gone on it, but I think when it was whole it probably did have a chisel bit. This is a well exhausted point. You can see where both ears are broke off. Good work on it. This is unusual. This is not really common in our area. I've never found one like this. Not quite sure what this material is either. Crude point there. It's flat on this side. And it's pregnant on this side. Kind of common around here. Here's a cool piece of sap. Palmwood chips. Here's the birdies for the day. Found this killer just laying right on top, man. Here's a little friley. I found this guy in the water. The waves washed him out. Brandy's little point. So you can see that ear's got cortex right there, so it's not broke. That's the actual outside of the rock. Some kind of little preform or something. It's got some killer work on it. I would have liked to seen that hole. It's got some good stripes going through it. Here's one of my favorite finds of the day. Killer flint thumbnail scraper. Awesome work on it. Here's a flake knife. It's got some good work on it too. Both sides. Broke knife. You can see where the agatized sap ran through it and it broke off right there. Cool little knife. A couple of choppers or preforms, whatever you want to call it. This one here has a thumb notch, so I think it was used like that. There's another one. Just fits in your hand just right. Kind of reminds me of a modern box cutter. Some more miscellaneous tools. And some chips. Talk to y'all next time. I miss this little San Patrice. Not the best made, but he's got an interesting story. I found him twice. I found him, put him in my pocket, and somewhere along the day he fell out, and I was lucky enough to find him again. So that's a twice found San Patrice. Here's little wore out wheels too. And a nice little polished stone.